I wasn't planning on holding the phone the whole time. But if I lay it down now, it won't do right or whatever. Um, this is an apology live stream because I haven't been going live. And, what was that? This little dinosaur just ran across the road. Yeah, I really want to go back and see what that was. I think it was a rat, but I mean, they run across the road all the time. I just don't know why it would have run across the road on his back legs. Yeah, just maybe I think that go home instead of going fishing. That's where we're going. We're going fishing. I think. Uh, there's a little puddle up here that's the water level's down just far enough to where the only water is in the actual canyon that they dammed up. So the walls, it's the lake's either not there or it's deep. So I'm going to run down there and see if I can catch some crappie or some bass. Um, usually, well, actually, I try to catch it when when it's got about eight more foot in it, 8 or so more foot. Just a little bit more water than it does now. Because then where I'll be standing, you can fish there, and it's like a natural shelf. There's like a little 6 foot break, and it goes out, and then there's another. You got about a 20 foot shelf, which is where I'll be standing, and then there's another break out there, which I've never seen the bottom of. I don't know how deep it goes. I know I've run my bait as deep as 15 feet and not got on the bottom. So uh, you're welcome. But I haven't been going live on Saturdays because by the time on Saturday, quite honestly, by the time 8:30 gets there, I'm usually pretty wiped out. Uh, and if I go live any earlier on Saturday, then everybody's like, still having dinner or whatever. Uh, for those of you that don't know, I'm not going to go live when I'm tired. It's just not going to be any fun for you or me. Oh shit! I forgot about them feed sacks in the back. Blah 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 blah. Now I gotta drive it down to dumpster. Some he drives a white truck. Um, Made a run at the feed store yesterday. Got goat feed and not horse feed. Well, actually horse feed, but it's for the chickens. Long story. Uh, Went and got goat feed and cow feed and stuff, and put all that in the appropriate containers for safekeeping from the rodents and such. And um, put the sacks in the back of his truck because he meant to throw them out, but he didn't throw them out. Now they're in the back of the truck. Buddy, your arm's not secured there, buddy. I'm gonna slow down and get off the road. How about that? Enjoy farming. It's the best way I know to go broke. Uh, that's not true. If you if you can get this guy's name, this he ain't never gonna grow. Um, they have farmers have a massive amount of money come through their operation every year. Most of it goes right back to the bank. You know, they borrow it from the bank, they use it to farm, then it goes back to the bank. But they do get a really, really good subsidy check every year for the most part. Most of the farmers farm for subsidy check. And most of them may be a hard word. A lot of them do. And that's that's how they get money. So it's there's a lot of guys that quit farming cotton last year because they didn't renew all of the cotton subsidies. So, which meant that not everybody was going to get paid if they had a bad crop. So the people that farm every year knowing they're not going to get a crop uh, did something else. And y'all are welcome for bringing the price of wheat down. Um, this country, you can barely make cotton here. If you don't have water, you're not going to make cotton. Um, but you don't need much water at all to make wheat because the rainy season here, I figured that much out. The rainy season is what winter wheat needs. Um, it's like that. Um, if that guy's got any sense, he'll hot wire that and just let the cows graze on the rest of it because uh, he's already harvested it. Took the top 4 inches, 4, 12, whatever, not 12, but 4 or 6 inches off of that wheat. But there, I can still see seeds out there. I can still see stalks. Uh, there's all the little secondary and tertiary seed heads down there. There's plenty of food for the cows I got to stop. I'm just not that guy. I can't let them seed. I just can't do it. Um, it's not that guy. And I know there's some of you guys listening or whatever that are in well, you're an asshat. Oh, of death. Hold on. Let's see. Well, why would I go to Thailand? What's my shirt say? Oh, got a bunch of good ones in here. The only reason I watch Wes S is for Mrs. Wes S because my wife's way cooler than I am. And you ask any of my regular subscribers, I forgot to mark this for subscribers only. That's my bad. Something. Um, not reading the comments if there's anybody in there trolling me, so sorry about that. That must have put some kind of really good title on her. Wait, Lily, is that Lily? Was that you? Was that the Lily? You're probably gone now. That gummit. That'd be just my luck. Lily, if that was you, it's really good to have seen you in here. Hope everything's good. Um, rumor has it that you spawned offspring, and if that's true, congrats. probably not like you probably don't call them spawn. Just that's something that I would call them. So it's not an insult. Uh, anyway, I'm coming into Popo territory. I forgot. Apparently they got enough army down there on the border patrol now that they can let the highway patrolmen come back and do their jobs. It actually sits right there or right up here. So I'll put y'all down here. Put y'all in the high school texting while in class position. This is my truck sits pretty high, so I get to watch people pass me all the time texting or whatever. And the ones that are all over the road, they all do it the exact same way. They're holding the phone up close down here and they're texting, you know, like they're still sitting at their freaking desk and they're trying to keep it from the teacher. I mean, man up, take the ticket. You're gonna text while you drive, put it up there where everybody can see what you're doing. Actually, apparently, what I'm doing right now, I did not realize, and I had forgotten. Um, Talking to your phone is considered, which I do not understand, is distracted driving, but talking to the person over there, like if having a conversation, if there's somebody in the truck with me, I'm always turning my head, looking at them. It's just rude to talk to somebody and I make eye contact, and like I'm doing to y'all right now. So anyway, that I think talking to a phone or hands free or whatever is there anybody in here that I actually there's one. Who's this old guy? Thanks, Joe. Anyway, the oops, Biden moment there. Sorry. Um, yeah, my uh, over the last I don't know month or so, my beard has gone completely white. I don't know. It was like it snuck up on me. I noticed it. I looked in the mirror yesterday and I was like, wait, my beard's white. What happened? I think it was that last birthday I had. But anyway, we're hey, uh, Savage. They up up the run a little bit is a Lily that retracted her messages or whatever. Can you go to the channel and see if that's Lily and the Lily of the or Lily in the? I don't want to give the whole channel name because I don't want people. I don't want any of the trolls trolling. So it's not her. Speed limit 60. You're doing 70, 69, 67. Ah, there goes some more of the uh, technicals on the way to Mexico. I mean, Toyotas. Um, ouch. That looked just like the cowling off of one of those little Subaru cars, the little Zoom Zoom one. I was gonna give me one of those little Subarus, but um, then I remember that I wasn't a lesbian, so I can't really drive them. Subaru. Somebody told me that. I don't remember who it was. They told me if you wasn't a lesbian, you couldn't drive a Subaru. Yeah, it sucks because Subarus probably, I mean, they're more expensive, but honestly, I think Subaru is probably the toughest import there is. Followed closely by Toyota. I'm going extra. I'm like trying extra hard to do the speed limit right now because there's this guy behind me who's bound and determined to blow around me as soon as we get on the interstate. He doesn't realize it's one lane for another mile. It's literally going to shoot around me and try to pass me before I can get off the ramp. That's funny. Uh, that 4x4 has been there for over a week. Nobody's picked it up yet. And we are about 20 feet out of the lane. There he goes. Dodge. If I had to drive a Dodge, well, I am driving a Dodge. Anyway, uh, guess you got to do what you got to do to look cool in your minivan. So, I've become an aggressive driver in my old age. Anybody is out there and sees a really super sexy old guy with a white beard, little man bun or whatever, don't piss him off. And went a different way to the lake the other day out here. It's the first time I've ever gone that way, and it's actually a lot nicer. So we're gonna go that way. To Lake Sweetwater. I want to Google it. And, come and get me. You have to do it before noon because you have to be here before noon, or you're never gonna get me. I'm gonna swing by the marina first. So if you're from Sweetwater and you want to meet me there and take me out at the marina, that's where I'll be going first. I'm gonna pick up some crappie minnows. If they still sell bait there, I don't even know. It's been me and my wife were talking about it. It's been 12 years. 12 years since I dropped a hook in this place. I spent, well, we me and the wife quit having fun a while back, and we just recently decided to start doing stuff that we want to do instead of just all the stuff that we have to do. I mean, we're busy enough with keeping the stupid animals alive. Uh, the garden is a total wash. As soon as the took 1 week of the 10 or better UV and 100